right, hey everybody, my name is Phil Norvold, and this is Amos. So we are 8 days, well actually 9 days before we depart Independence, Missouri. And I thought I'd give you a little rundown on my Jeep, what I've done, and what I've still got to do. So Amos is a 1951 Willys truck. It's got a flathead 6-cylinder engine. It lived its life pre-me as a service truck for Federowski service in St. Louis or St. Paul, Minnesota. We transplanted a flathead 6-cylinder from the 4-cylinder that was in it because I figured that might be a little bit more oomph. And we did that the first time 2016 on our first Epic Willys. This one was on the first one where we went to Moab, Utah from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It was on the second one where we went from Canada to Mexico along the Continental Divide. We called that one the border to border. Get it? And now it's getting ready for the third one where we go on the Oregon Trail, as you know, from Independence, Missouri to Oregon City, Oregon. Let me show you the inside. One of the things on my list was to get the door fixed. I fixed it. It didn't open before. Now it opens really easy. So, if you come on in here. So we've got, obviously, I mean, this is it. The steering wheel kind of sits like this. Oh no, like this when you're driving it. On my to-do list is to fix my suicide knob. I've got some gauges up here. Again, we try not do any modifications other than like what would have been done back in that time period. Better gauges, well that was kind of, you got to know what's going on. I'm bleeding a little bit. Also, you got to know that these old rusty Jeeps, they cut you sometimes. It's all right. We have, this is our rugged radios, because then this way we could talk to everybody else, because you can't even hear yourself thinking here without these, let alone try to talk to somebody. You actually can't even talk to somebody sitting next to you when it's going down the road. It's just clanking and banging, and well, here, there's a little idea what it's like. But so we got that hanging from an old train horn. Got a radio box down there. This is the plow. We don't have it on there because we don't want to be, you know, plowing any snow. All right, so we'll go to the back here. One of our good sponsors is Walter's Beer. So I needed to build a little, it's kind of like the Grizzly OG cooler. All it is, well, we just got some ice and water roofing material and some insulation so we can put in there for our root beer kegs for when we're driving and our regular beer kegs for when we're not driving. And then that just goes into this nice little Grizzly jockey box. It's pretty cool. It's got all that in there. And then you just put ice in it and then just crack the lever and away you go. I don't have it all finished. Last night I was working late trying to finish the bed up. So there's some organizing to do, but we'll have some totes that'll have our gear in it. This is gonna have like all my cooking supplies in it. A really sweet bedroll that one of the guys, Cody, actually the gal that he rented from after when he left the last Epic, she makes bedrolls. So we commissioned her to make us a few bedrolls for this trip. So I don't even have a tent. It'll be great. I'll just sleep underneath the stars or the clouds and the rain. It'll either be really good or it won't be good. My toolbox, I've had this. This was when I was a kid in my dad's garage forever. So that's kind of a cool little piece. One thing that's fun about all these old vehicles is, bye Adam. Adam's going to do a bunch of work on his too. We all have a lot to do. But it's cool to be able to take these things and kind of renew them to some former glory. Let me just quick give you the rundown on my list, things that I have to do in the next week. And I'm thankful because in years past, in this amount of time, it was like, put engine in. Why will it not? Hang on here. All right, my list. Willys list. Timing, I have to time it. I have to fix my rear tail light. I have to register it. I've got to hook up the cooler box lines. I think I'm going to try to figure out a mirror because it's kind of hard to see anything. I need to put a new oil pan gasket in. I'm either going to replace the T-case, replace the seals, or I'm just going to bring another T-case and worry about it if I have to. I have to finish the fuel filler connection, and that's really it. Oh, the rear axle. Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on with the rear axle because I think that it's pretty close to just exploding, and we need that. So that's it. That's Amos, 1951. 8 days from when we get ready to go, 9 days from when we depart. So follow along on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Check out the website, and yeah, it'll be a fun trip. We'll see you later.